Big map, all things considered. Pretty hectic. You do see the amp there hiding inside that crate. And one thing I actually never noticed was that there is no back to that crate. Is that crate open to the back wall? All right, looks like all the players in and readied up. So here we go. Second matchup of the day. All-Stars versus SOW starting right now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And it's game time, baby. Connex 5. Getting you kicked off with 4v4 between All-Stars and SOW. SOW, a team that has really come on strong this season. They had some roster shakeups. They changed some things around. All-Stars too, though, changing up their roster. Killing, Demon, Rookie, and now Dusik added. This is a lineup that I don't think has ever played together, I imagine. So kind of an interesting risk putting them together for this match. I don't know if it was due to scheduling conflicts or what the situation was. You never know what has to happen when, you know, real life comes into play. But right now we're tied up. First round of power-ups still a little ways off. We've got shield belt coming in 10 seconds, same time as that 100 armor. Again, you do see that green little circle on the left side. That will be the health keg. Pretty much the only map we play right now with the keg. Everybody just gets annihilated around that belt. Killing ends up with 100 armor, the only one walking around with any armor right now. We'll follow him for a second. But we do have amp coming up soon, so damage amp and health keg, and killing on a killing spree on the backs of that armor. So you saw SOW head down for that keg. Psy ended up getting it. Amp is up. Amp goes to Rookie. Not a lot of health, but his teammate drops him a sniper rifle and an opportunity to do some big damage. Run around the middle of that map. Can cover a lot of angles when you've got a sniper towards the middle of the map. So Amp runners often will just head in there and act like a human turret. Just look for enemy players to take shots at. Not a lot happening, so actually a pretty good job avoiding the Amp runner by SOW. It's not the easiest map to do that on. So a nice job negating the power-up. Rookie had an opportunity there. Didn't have a ton of health. Couldn't find any targets. All-Stars does take a slight lead, however. So you got 100 armor up in about 20 seconds. We'll head over to it. So 100 armor is in this kind of side room. And there's a bunch of these rooms in the map. Like basically every pickup, every power-up has its own little room that you can sort of hold. Some teams will actually dedicate one player to holding this. You've got the 100 armor spawning up here. You got, of course, those vials to help sustain. You got Link Gun across the way. Oh, nice shot as he's going right up to it. Demon gets smacked down. Oh, and then Dusik smacks down Nubik, and he ends up with it. You got vials, you got the Link Gun there as a finisher. You got shock rifle spawning here, of course, always important. So sometimes teams will dedicate someone to holding that area. In this case, it doesn't look like that's so much the case. Amp will be spawning right now. Can slide in the back view there, and you see Tamerlane running around with it. Tamerlane with amp and sniper rifle is going to be very formidable. Shield belt spawns as well, and if he can get that belt under him, now he can be aggressive. Push through the middle of the map, look for targets. This is exactly what we saw before on the prior amp run. Again, just wanted to be a human turret, barely dodges those rockets. Those would have taken him out. So 2 big shots on Killing. Killing does go down. And up to a 4 frag lead with another last second kill right before the amp ends. Tamerlane, good bit of damage with that amp run, and SOW finding themselves with the lead early on. But this is such a hectic map. I mean, we can see 10, 15 point swings in less than a minute all the time. Quick look at the scoreboard to see where we're at. Belt spawns in just a few seconds. 3-0 Belt so far. SOW has dominated that pickup. Let's head back over to it. U6 in position to challenge it. Bounces on Dion's head. Dion up top. Demon with a smart play, throwing the rocket off the wall, and that is the first shield belt for All-Stars so far. Do have a keg popping soon, and perhaps more importantly, Amp is up right now. Rookie actually sends Demon off of it, so Demon came over. Instead, Rookie takes the Amp with no armor, only 10 HP. You can see him being very passive here, not wanting to dive down, looking for targets at a distance. And that's a smart play. What he's actually doing, he's basically just supporting with the Amp. He's not actually diving in to any fights. He's trying to help his teammates as they fight someone else. And Nubik takes Rookie down. So a couple of kills with the Amp, nothing huge. Back within 5. It's still just kind of a mad scramble right now. We do see Demon running around with a little bit of armor. But no one really able to establish themselves super tanky. Let's head back to the belt room, and it looks like SOW there well ahead of time. Rookie's down below, trying to knock him off. A killing comes through with the rockets, a double kill with the rockets. And that was a huge kill right there. That'll give Rookie the opportunity to pick up a belt. And now All-Stars has the advantage with that armor, but Rookie gets plastered by Rubik, completely negating that power-up, and they actually take him out. And look at that, the entire All-Stars team. 2 of them go down, 2 of them have less than 15 HP. This could actually be a big opportunity now for SOW to crank out some kills as they've got them on the ropes. We're still very early on in this one. But All-Stars right now is on their heels. Can SOW turn that into some kills to try to drag out this lead and make it bigger? Amp is up. We're going to head up to there. Rookie takes him out with the ambush. Nice shots there. You do see Amp up. Size coming around the corner. They are checking on it. Tamerlane in tow. He goes down. Tamerlane able to scoop up the Amp. But no sniper rifle there. He's going to actually run out of ammo, and oh, it automatically switched to him, or to his enforcer for him. Takes him out, and now All-Stars with another shield belt. Only down 4. Belt under their control, and Amp now in their hands. They don't necessarily need a super huge risky Amp run here. A little bit of damage would be fine. And Tamerlane kills himself on Rookie. And there it is. They pull within 3, but that was really a big flip of map control for All-Stars there. Grabbing another shield belt, controlling the Amp, and there's the tie game, and now they've completely flipped it around. SOW now is all respawning, and there's armor on the side of All-Stars, and this is their opportunity to not only come back, but try to extend it to a lead of their own. Look at that damage output. SOW had really been living off controlling the power-ups. 1,000 more damage for All-Stars, and still down by 2. Oh, Dion kills Rookie, who backs up into that persistent bio rifle shot. We do have health keg coming up soon in the bottom of the map. There's a fight over belt. Belt has been highly contested pretty much the whole time. And this time SOW gets back control of it. So 2 of them running around with over 100 health. We'll go on board with Nubik. Actually, let's check out the keg. Keg is one of those power-ups. It's so out of sight, out of mind. If teams don't pay extra attention to it, it's very easy to lose track of it. Neither team has timing of it right now. That does mean that if one team can gain control, they may have it at their disposal for the rest of the match. Oh, big kill there by Nubik, pushing through the middle of the map. And these teams right now just exchanging map control. Now it's back in the hands of SOW. What can they do with it before the inevitable pendulum swing back as All-Stars get settled in? Pushing it to a 10 frag lead though, SOW. This might be as big of a lead as anyone's had on All-Stars all season in the 4v4 portion. Right now though, look at SOW's armor. 3 of their players have armor. It just plays such a big role. Anytime these teams are running into each other, you know, they're just going to have that much more ability to tank. Look at the scoreboard, and now All-Stars up to 300 more damage, but just not getting the shots they need. 10 to 6, 100 100 armors, 5 to 3 belts in SOW's favor. That's really been the difference so far. Dead even on the amps. I actually think Allstars has probably done a little bit more with the amps when they've gotten them. But up to a 15 frag lead now for SOW. And we're about 2/3 of the way through this map. This would be the first point Allstars has dropped on the season. And a huge opportunity for SOW right now. Oh, nice amped headshot there. Tamerlane with amped sniper rifle and a full assortment of armor. This is going to be a problem. 3 kills right off the bat, up to a 20 frag lead, and this is where SOW can step on it and really run away with this one. Another kill. Huge amp run by Tamerlane. Critical moment in the match, up to a 23 frag lead, and this may be the moment that put it out of reach, and Allstars may be dropping their first point of the season. The answer back up to, or I guess back down to a 20 frag lead. You have Amp and Keg spawning at the same time. Belt spawns first. We're in the belt room now. Again, has been hotly contested all game long. You look at the scoreboard, 6-3. SOW has just been winning those fights. Rookie waiting for it this time. Much better positioning by Allstars there. Completely controlled that, and that could be a problem for SOW. If they didn't hear that belt taken, they may not know the timing of it, and that could be a big problem for the rest of the match. Amp comes up. Dusik gets taken out. Tamerlane with a double kill by the Amp. Picks it up. Huge double kill there by Tamerlane. Grabbing the Amp again. Doesn't have sniper rifle. He's looking for it to spawn. Oh, and he goes down. But I was like, maybe more than anything, if he could just keep that away. Rookie's running around with Amp rockets. Really would like to have a sniper rifle. His teammates drop one for him. Doesn't have anybody to take out, though. And time now whittling down. You're only going to have a couple more opportunities for amp runs. SOW maintaining that 20 frag lead. We're going to have another fight over the belt here. Both teams ready to go for it. Dion hitting shot after shot, turning them away. Oh, and another kill, this time on Dusik. Rookie's right in front of him with the Enforcer. Going to be a little bit late, though. Dion slides in and grabs that belt, gets the kill. Kills all over the place. And we're looking at now a 27 frag lead. SOW running away with it. Looks like they're going to take map 1. And that's going to be absolutely huge. Not only for trying to climb the rankings against the other teams and, that aren't going to be able to boast that they're taking any points off of Allstars, but even climbing the rankings against Allstars. SOW coming on strong right now. Still a lot of points on the board in this matchup. But a huge start and a huge statement. Another amp run this time. Taking a couple of shots, but nothing huge happening. But at this point, with 2.5 minutes to go, SOW doesn't have to take any crazy risks. All right, so SOW with the statement here, taking a big lead in map 1. We'll see what happens in map 2. Again, Allstars having to make some last-minute roster adjustments due to some scheduling conflicts. Big implications there. Not sure if they even knew that was going to happen before they chose this map. Or I should say before, the maps got chosen. The chase down with the link by Dion, not really getting much done, but really at this point, it almost doesn't matter. You see Allstars not even in position to take that amp. Last amp of the game. Doesn't look like it's going to matter at this point. Rookie with a double kill with the flak. Dusick will have an opportunity to go on an amp run here, but they are going to run out of time. So we'll take a quick look at that scoreboard, get an idea. Pretty even damage across the board for SOW. No one player really asserting themselves, killing with the highest score on Allstars, but not going to matter. Big win for SOW in map 1. And as correctly pointed out in chat, they did actually drop a point in the 4v4 portion earlier in the season, but only the second point dropped by Allstars. More than anything, that's going to give a firm lead to SAS at the top of the rankings. But we talked about SOW, a team that everyone felt had a chance to finish top 3 this season if they did well, if they played their cards right. Huge points on the board here against another team that's favored to finish top 3. Really going to help differentiate themselves and could have big implications for the final seedings this season. Remember, we're going to seed into a playoff system, so every point matters. If you finish second instead of third, third instead of fourth, seventh instead of eighth, that can make a big difference. So I believe we're going to be heading to the New York hub. We're on London there. And while we're waiting for that to pop up, I guess we can send you over to, there we go, our rankings right here. We'll give them a quick refresh. Yeah, so you can see what I mean here by, All-Stars, 4 matches leading into today, only had dropped 1 point, so 19 out of 20 points. Sons of War had a little bit more up and down of the season so far. So any of these points that they can take from teams above them are going to be so massive. You can see they've only got 5 matches in the rankings so far, so still a lot of room to move up and down. And same thing for All-Stars, still catching up on some of the matches. And don't forget, following All-Stars versus SOW, we're going to finish off the day, our late game, Mesa versus Shooksters. Mesa, of course, a team also looking to move up the rankings. They played 5 matches. They've only got 1 really bad loss, which, I mean, the way SAS is playing, everyone's pretty much going to look at not expecting to take points away from them. If anyone can manage to take points against SAS, that'll just push them that much further, give them that much bigger of an advantage. But as it is, Mesa still looking pretty good to try to finish top 3 as well. So you've got so many teams here really in the hunt. I would say the top 5 teams up here are all still jockeying for position. It will be really interesting to see where we are at the end of this week. And then we got a short week next week with some matches that have, again, more kind of mid-level top 5 implications. And then we're going to wrap up our season at the end of this month. Definitely keep an eye out for all of that action. Looks like we're on the UTProLeague East server, so we'll jump in game there. Looks like all players are in. We're going to be on Temple. And yeah, again, Temple being the map that All-Stars actually dropped a point on earlier in the season. So interesting scenario here. Again, I don't know when All-Stars found out about the roster changes they were going to have to make. It might have been a situation where they had to choose maps before they had an opportunity to make those switches.
Hail to the king, baby.
All right, teams are ready. Players are in. Looks like the same lineup. We are on the New York North American hub, of course, but we'll see what these teams bring us. They are readied up. Here is your countdown. 3, 2, 1. And it's game time, baby. Connex 5 bringing you map 2. We just saw SOW run away with Nitro, taking a big point in the rankings. Of course, we still have 4 more points on the board. Next up, 4v4 map 2 here on Temple. This is a map that Allstars has had trouble with in the past and having to make those last-minute roster adjustments. We'll see if that ends up hurting them here. Quick lead by SOW, up 3-0 already. So a big lead early on by SOW. Allstars fighting right back. Bit of a tug of war early on. Not surprising to see that. We've got shield belt spawning in 10 seconds. So this is a map where you want to get to these power-ups well ahead of time. And we see SOW grabbing that first belt. We'll go on board with Dion, who has it. No weapons to speak of. Teammate drops him a flat cannon. Oh, the turnaround. Full flak primary. They'll be in position now for this amp as well. You do see the lineup, though, across the map. Allstars getting in position to challenge. Another headshot. Back-to-back shots by Dion, taking him out. Dion right now on fire and in great position with the armor. Oh, gets knocked off of the amp, though. That was a huge shot to knock Dion off of that. Killing does go down. Dion on a killing spree now with that sniper rifle. SOW with the run this time, going up by 6. And Psy with the amp in his hands does have plenty of weapons, but not much health, and he goes down. Looks like Killing's going to have the amp. Can Killing get any shots off with it, though? It's tricky. Oh, there's one up top. This is a tricky map to go on big amp runs with. Actually gets 2 right off the bat there, so big shots by Killing. They do take out the third player there. You see their corpse flying around with the combo. So a nice solid take of that shield belt room by Allstars, pulling back within 2. So right now, nobody able to hold on to armor very much. But I was saying before, this is a pretty big map. You can see the top-down map in the top right. Pretty complex as well. Mostly medium range fighting, a little bit of close range, some long range shots, as you can see Killing trying to line up. But it's a map where amp runs are really tricky. They require a lot of communication from your teammates. It's very easy to avoid or ambush the amp runner in this map compared to some of the more wide open maps. And there you see a tie game now as Killing playing patiently, and there's the spree, getting the second kill there. We do have amp and belt spawning at the same time. Amp's up right now, Deuce up top. He'll have it, looking for, again, some targets, but takes some early damage. Looks like belt went to SOW. Nice peek shot there by Deuce. Not wanting to give this up to anyone else. You can see him throwing the sniper rifle there. Oh, so there's a sniper, a shock, and an amp sitting around the shock rifle spawn right now. We'll see if anyone heads over to it. Killing will have it. We'll see if he can take any more shots. Not a lot really happening on that amp run, and that's not uncommon on this map. We see some fighting going on over that belt, or over the vest area. Vest is a super important room in this map. It's something that you can dedicate someone to that can really hold it. Give you a quick look. So 2-to-1 belts, much more amp time for Allstars, though not a ton of damage coming out from it. 4-to-3 vests, so pretty even power-ups all around. Really highlights, you know, how we end up with a 26-25 game at this point. So Rookie grabbed a belt. We'll see what he can do with it. He's up top, waiting on the amp. Still about 20 seconds. And he will have a link gun, amp link gun in particular. This is a map where those close range weapons, the flak, the link, can really be deadly because it's so difficult to escape them. So Rookie, oh, he gets knocked off from behind. Huge shots. We've seen so many big shots knocking people off of amp. SOW sweeps through at the last second. Allstars was in position for that amp, but they just couldn't hold the room down. Killing revenges them on the run, though, with 20 seconds to go with amp, looking for some targets, but doesn't have any armor. There is the 100, and that was a big scoop. So amp and 100 going to killing. Hasn't really had any opportunity to use it yet, but a little bit of map control asserted by Allstars now, trying to eat into the 6 frag lead. Oh, UTProLeague gets the kill on Demon. They kill him right back, though, so right now nobody running around with over 100 armor. Killing with a spree, eats a rocket, and we're just seeing trades back and forth. These two teams slugging it out. So a little bit in the lull of the action, you can see Allstars falling back to that shock rifle area where the amp is. Sharing weapons, trying to get reset. Belt will spawn next. You see them fighting over access to the 100 armor vest. This is such a critical room. You can see Rookie will be grabbing that. I imagine they'll be circling around a vest. We'll actually just go on board with Rookie. Ooh, he's actually going to get baited into a close range fight against Goo. That's pretty dangerous in a map like this. There he goes. Finally pulls out the link. Amp is actually up top. I was surprised not to see them rotate around. Oh, a free grab of it, but he gets taken out by UTProLeague with the pistol rather. And killing answers right back with the amped pistol kill of his own. Not much health and armor to work with, but enough to survive, and he is just running around. He's surrounded by SOW right now. You can see them taking him out. They'll be jumping down for that amp. No doubt they miss it, so the amp is just sort of hovering here. Demon might be able to scoop it up. Oh, no, it disappears. No, he did get it. Demon got to grab it. Got a couple of kills, too, with the amp link gun. Hectic series of events right there, but few kills in a row there. 3 quick kills by Allstars, keeping them right back in it. Down by 5. We're approaching the halfway point. It's pretty much been this much of a lead the whole game. So opening moments went to SOW, and it's been drawing even ever since. Nice job stealing that lift from him. Demon with the chase down, pulling within 3 frags. And any power-up run here could be huge. If someone can get a clean grab of amp, clean grab of belt, anything, go on the aggressive. Oh, big rockets to the back. Demon doing huge damage. So we see a little bit of armor on the side of Allstars. Amp is up in 5 seconds. So it's going to be a big fight over this as we see a tie game now. Allstars come storming back. SOW's in position. They got to turn around and grab it, though. They do get it. Tamerlane survives. Amp sniper rifle, but no armor, only 23 HP. If he goes down, he's going to want a teammate to pick up that amp. So pretty careful play with this amp. The problem is we're halfway through this match, and it's tied right back up. So they gave up that lead, and they can't afford to be too slow with this. That said, Psy across the map you saw was able to scoop up that belt. Kind of surprising. They were basically playing 4v3 over it, as Tamerlane was on the back side of the map with that amp, not able to really support the shield belt. So credit to SOW, his teammates able to scoop up that belt. 5 seconds till this 100 armor spawns. You see the fighting over it. A bit of an advantage here for Tamerlane since he's got the last one. 100 armor in the middle of the fight can allow him to get that second kill, and that was a huge play. Go up by 3. Ooh, Rookie takes him down from behind. Let's see, trading kills, still a 3 frag difference. You've got the belt spawning soon. Rookie just chilling on it. Nobody really challenging him. Dion up top. Dion goes down to Rookie. We do have the amp spawning now. They can send Rookie with the armor up top over there. Looks like that's their plan. SOW is kind of caught down low. Should be a clean grab. Dusik actually grabs amp with sniper rifle. What can they do with it? There's the amp's headshot. And the double kill and the 3 frag lead now. Allstars has flipped this around. Still 15 seconds left on this amp. Can they extend the lead now that they've got SOW on the run? Oh, Dion Chews him up with the Enforcer. Still 5 seconds to go. Dion can try to eat back into that lead that Allstars has now built up, and there it is. So a back and forth exciting map 2 here. We've got 5 minutes left. Allstars has come storming back, taking the lead. Demon's got 150 armor. We'll go on board with him. Still a good amount of time till any power-up spots, so we'll take this opportunity to catch up with the scoreboard. Again, very even damage across the board for SOW. No one player carrying and anchoring. In map 1, we actually had Demon didn't have a great game. We had a lot of the damage coming out from killing instead. This time, Demon having a huge game. Controlling those power-ups, 5 vests for him. You see 9 vests just for Tamerlane. And you can see that difference in strategy here. Allstars sharing that vest, trying to rotate people through it a little bit more. Tamerlane basically trying to make that into his own personal duel map. Amp is up. We're going to go up top. Nobody in position. There we go. Psy finally grabs it. There's one big kill. It's only a 4 frag lead. If he can find some targets, he can erase that in a hurry. There's another shot. He's got someone else around the corner. Ooh, no opportunity, but there's the jump boots and the rocket. Pulls within 2. Looks like Belt got grabbed. Who got it? I guess it was Dion. Saw players going down left and right all over the place. We still have 3 seconds left on this amp. Nubik's got it up top. Looking for some damage, not getting it. Bio rifle comes out. And with 3.5 minutes to go, we are still dead even, 74-74. Would not surprise me to see an overtime scenario here. All right, so Killing grab himself 100 armor. We'll go on board with him, and right as I say that, he eats a big rocket. Smart play, though, backing up, baiting Tamerlane. He knows Tamerlane's going to be around there. His responsibility very clearly is this room. And there he goes, catches him coming back into it. So smart play here by Killing. Just reacting to his opponent's strategy. Rookie now able to grab that belt off screen with a 3 frag lead. This could be a big opportunity for Allstars to send some people on the aggressive. Try to track them down. He's got that extra armor, and he could have an amp soon as well. I think he's trying to track his opponents, but amp and sniper rifle are up. Rookie with a little bit of armor still. And this could be his opportunity to put it away if he can put together a big amp run. There's 1 kill. Has to be careful of those rockets in this map. Such a close range map. You can die so quickly. Rubik takes him down to 16 HP. Gets the kill, but goes down to Psy. Still only a 4 frag difference. And Psy now has 10 seconds left on this amp. Killing takes him out. Huge play there. Killing with 22 HP. Facing off against Amp Lincoln. Had 1 shot. He hits it. Allows him to grab that amp, and more importantly, keep it away from SOW. Maintaining that 3 frag lead. That could end up being a huge moment when we think back to this one, depending on how it ends up. Still a 3 frag lead for Allstars, clinging to it. And Tamerlane now is starting to get caught out. We've seen him have a really efficient game holding that area. But I think Allstars is onto that strategy, and they're sending basically people to bait him into running into it. Up to a 7 frag lead now. Armor's starting to go Allstars' way, and I think that's been the difference the last couple minutes. Ooh, the Enforcer chase downs. Everybody, you have 5 players with Enforcers out. Everybody respawning. You have 100 armor up, and Demon might actually get a grab of this. So he'll be in position to go try to make a run. Got Stinger out, looking for a better weapon. Amp is up. Let's actually head over to Amp. I'm surprised. There it is. Oh, and Rookie gets splattered by Dion's flak. Huge shot right there. Could have been an amp run to put it away. Instead, Rubik has an amp and a shock rifle, looking desperately for opponents. Only down by 5. All he needs is an opportunity to take some shots. There's 1 on Rookie. Got a player down low. He's going to have to give chase. He can't really be careful here. He has to take every chance. There's another shot, down by 3 with 40 seconds to go. Rubik can't afford to give up any kills here, so that may be the end of the amp run. It's 1 big shot on Demon, takes him out, down by 2 with 30 seconds left. And Psy grabbed that shield belt in the midst of that whole fight. We'll go on board with him. This may be the best opportunity for SOW to tie it up, and they do. 94 all with 20 seconds to go. Killing and Psy, the only ones with any armor. We do have 100 armor spawning right now. We'll see if anyone kept timing of that. In the midst of all the chaos and the rockets across the map, take out Dusik for the 1 frag lead with 10 seconds to go. SOW coming back in. Allstars answering right back. 2 seconds to go. What we see in overtime, and we will just barely. Psy goes down a second into overtime. They answer back now, and SOW with a couple kills. Killing responds back against Tamerlane, and we've got a 97-97 game. We'll have 2 minutes of overtime here. And now Allstars with a couple kills. These two just back and forth, answering every run by the other one. We do have amp spawning soon. Try to go up to it. Tamerlane ends up with it. And here you go, big amp opportunity. This will be the only real extended amp run in overtime. Tie game, but those rockets were huge because it turns him away and it makes him be a little bit more defensive. You see him defaulting back to that 100 armor area. He's got some cover this time, and that could be huge. They can bait Allstars into chasing him into there. Oh, nice sniper shot right through that shock ball. That's a tough shot to actually see through. Killing able to get a kill with that sniper. And this time Allstars comes out of that chaos with a 4 frag lead, but multiple players are weakened. Can SOW take advantage? There's no armors up. They just have to chase him down to finish them off. Killing trying to defend himself. He's so weak. One shot could take him out, but that shock rifle keeping him alive. On the run, and they bait Psy and Rookie with the double kill with the flak. Huge double kill by Rookie up top there with the flak. A nice job by Killing, falling back to his teammate so they can finish that one off. 30 seconds to go and a 9 frag lead. Looks like Allstars able to reassert themselves in overtime at this point. And there's not going to be another opportunity for an amp run. There's a killing spree by Dusik to close it out. And I think that will do it. Allstars, answering right back in the last minute of overtime. Couple of kills here by SOW, pulling back within 7, but I think they're going to run out of time here. And there you go, 112-104 in overtime. When you think about the amount of kills, the amount of fights that happen in the course of a game, all of the little moments, all of the little plays, and you think that 2 teams could do that for 15 minutes and still end up dead even is kind of insane. So critical win by Allstars, able to put another point on the board. SOW, remember, took map 1. So a close one. They split points. We're going to be heading into the 2v2 portion coming up next. Not sure what server we'll be on. We'll keep an eye out for that. But, I'm just going to take a moment to sip on some water and catch my breath on that one. All right, looking for the 2v2 to go up between these 2 teams. Not sure if they're going to start on North American or European hub, so we will keep an eye out for that one. But man, one of the more exciting 4v4 maps that we've seen Really in UTPL period. I think we've only seen 2 or 3 4v4 maps go into overtime. I seem to remember seeing a ranking game. I forget if it was season 1 or season 2, but I think we saw at least one ranking game go into overtime. And both teams may be trying to catch their breath as well. Sometimes you gotta let that adrenaline flush out after a game like that. And an intriguing development, it might be so Reflex might be available for a duel later today. That's going to be up to the admins. They're going to try to move some scheduling around. We shall see. In any case, 2v2 should be going up right now. Looks like we've got it up on London. Server is up. We're jumping in and ready to party. I did have to clear my packs earlier, so bear with me while I re-download every map in the world. Okay, it looks like some folks had to restart their PCs, and that's why we're a little slow jumping in, but so I think they're going to host on London. Looks like the 2v2 might be killing a rookie for Allstars just based on the fact that they're in the hub already. That's a pretty scary team to go up against. There we go. Hub is back up for real this time. Looks like Rankin will be map 1. Kicking it back to the 2K4 demo days. All right, looks like we got people in the server. Dion for SOW. Not sure who the second will be there. Rookie and Killing for Allstars. Okay, looks like Psy gonna be player number 2. All right, players are ready, getting kicked off now. Everybody finally getting settled. So the 2v2 portion of this coming up right about now-ish. Here is your countdown, 3, 2, 1. Man, it's game time, baby. ConX5 bringing you back to this matchup after a crazy second 4v4 between these two. Allstars came out on top, put a point on the board. They split the 4v4. 2v2 going to be so important now. First kill on the board for SOW. 2 kills now. Of course, that link early on in the game is something we've seen people use a lot more lately. Understanding, just like that, you catch someone close range, you know they're not going to have any armor because it's so early in the game, and you just melt them down. Oh, Killing answers back, though, defending himself with that shock rifle. Couple of kills going back and forth. Both teams still kind of getting their legs under them. They do have the belt up. 1 kill on top of it. Chasing down Dion. There's another kill. And Allstars now all of a sudden has a bunch of extra armor on their side. This could be a big moment for them. Try to come back into this one and establish themselves. They do give up the 100 armor in the process, though. So expect to see both of these teams really putting a lot of emphasis on that top section of the map. They want to hold. And actually we see first damage amplifier. So double damage in Psy's hands, but no weapons to use other than the Enforcer. Finally picks up a shock rifle, but he's going to be facing down a couple of snipers. Killing and Rookie holding the top area of the map. Like I was saying, that's kind of the classic strategy on this map. You got sniper rifle, shock rifle, amp, and 100 armor, all easily accessible. So in general, especially 2v2, that's definitely going to be your emphasis. Oh, there's the kill off the back wall. Psy with the flak ricochet. Gets the kill, enables him to grab that belt. Oh, and here is the rush. Psy pushing up top. You saw Rookie and Killing, I should say, both up top. Killing gets him again. Close range shock rifle. You see the versatility of that weapon, and Killing baits him again. Killing on a roll right now. Just, well, there you go. Killing spree. Amp is going to be up, and this is a big chance now. Allstars taking the lead. Trying to extend that. Belt is up. It gets the kill 2 steps away from it. His teammate should be able to grab that, and that was a huge kill. Now they've got every power-up in their possession. Having some trouble going up that ramp, and that may have cost him a kill there. Ooh, almost shot his teammate there. Instead, misses them all somehow. You see a little ring around the rosy happening from Dion. Killing gonna go ahead and just, just switch to a splash weapon. No big deal. So a 5 frag lead early on by Allstars, and they've got SOW on the run right now. This is a tough map to try to take back control of whenever someone's in charge like this. Ooh, dodging the rockets. You see the matrix moves by Killing. Then the fadeaway flak ball. Nothing but net gets the kill, up by 8, and this is a good start to the game now for Allstars after kind of playing a little bit of back and forth early on. Got them on the ropes, but they need to keep control of these power-ups. Got tons of time left. Oh, their rampage goes down right before he dies. Belt does go to Dion, though, so big opportunity now for SOW. Down by 6, but they do have armor. If you can get around to that amp, you have an opportunity to do a ton of damage. 1 kill on Killing, down to 5. Oh, Killing dives in there. Excuse me, Rookie dives in there and goes down. I'm not sure why he went back in there. Dangerous move. Just going to give the amp actually to Psy. I'm kind of surprised there. I thought Dion would be running around with the armor and the sniper rifle. There's that snipe coming out. Psy down low now with the amp. Shock. Ooh, Rookie gets the double kill and has the amp in his hands now. If he can find a respawner, could help negate some of that damage from earlier. There's one big combo from down below. So a nice answer by Rookie. Couple of kills to help negate that amp run. Do have the shield belt spawning in 3 seconds. Oh, eats the sniper rifle up close. Kind of got baited there. Back-to-back shots there by Psy. That's going to earn a shield belt for his teammate. And perhaps a couple more follow-up kills. This could be the chance that SOW needed to tie this one back up. You have 100 armor spawning now. You see them anticipating them going for it. Oh, 3 quick shots. Rookie's going to be on the run. Tons of damage. Everyone on All-Star is going to be weak. SOW knows that, has armor on their backs. Looking for a couple kills leading into this next amp. 3 more shots. Dion right now is on fire. See the accuracy right there. 45% sniper, 45% shock, in fact. And this amp run could be huge as they've tied it back up. And now we're not even halfway through it, but a big chance for SOW. Oh, close range amp stinger going to be impossible to escape. Looking for the spawns. You still have a shield belt. Yeah, already spawned. You have 8 seconds till the 100 armor spawns. I bet they're going to take this amp up there and try to ambush them. I don't know if they have the exact timing on it. They do push them off it, so no kills, but they do grab that next armor. And now All-Stars running around with 0 armor, and SOW pulls back into the lead. Oh, and the rocket's coming out. Rookie with a gutsy move. Going up against Link. Neither of them had armor as far as All-Stars is concerned. They turned the corner. Lost 1 kill, but got back another. And unfortunately for All-Stars, SOW knows that they're all weak. None of them will have armor. They're just charging them with finisher weapons. Back up to a 3 frag lead, and you see the Link just making quick work. That said, both SOW players less than 50 HP. Psy protects himself with a headshot off screen, but right now All-Stars down by 5. They got to find a way to reassert themselves. We're halfway through this one. There's plenty of time left. Amp goes to Rookie, but only 6 HP, so that's not going to do him any good. Killing does pick it up. Gets 1 kill, so clutch shot there. But the rampage by Psy, and that's going to give him another amp. Ooh, the fall away shot by Psy ends up taking out Rookie after he gets baited into that combo. So a big lead now, up to 8 frags for SOW as we pass the halfway point here. Belt will be up soon. In the back half of this map, want to keep an eye on who can own these power-ups. You can see 5 to 2 belts, 10 to 500 armors, and double the amp time. So SOW has been dominating the map right now as far as pickups are concerned. If All-Stars can even turn that around a little bit, if they can even draw even in the second half, you might see a completely different story. Oh, the headshot by Killing. Taking him out, pulling back within 5. So look at that armor on Killing. He's going to have an ability to be a little bit more aggressive. Fighting over this amp. He's going to push up top just to kind of get the angles. But 100 armor does a little bit of good, but really this amp is what they need. Amp does get taken by SOW, but Killing takes it right back and no damage. Psy did grab that shield belt, but he's going to have an opportunity now to turn this corner. And actually, Rookie manages to take down Dion, so quick kill there. Nothing really going on with this amp at this point. Killing right now, waiting on the back half of the map, looking for targets. But SOW has just been chilling on the opposite side, trying to avoid. Oh, there's one big shot comes out. Maybe able to finish him off with Link. There it is, down to a 5-frag lead. Still plenty of time for All-Stars. They don't have to do anything reckless yet. But they've got to start keeping an eye on those power-ups. Still haven't gotten any kind of control over those belts. Oh, Killing goes down to the flak. Both SOW players less than 20 HP though. Dion goes down. Psy goes down. Killing smart play, chasing him down, finishing off the kills. Pulling within 4 now. 100 up now. Oh, there's another kill. They trade back and forth though. And this belt grab could be huge if he can manage to do it. Killing does steal it. Can he get the kill here as well? He does. Pulls within 3 and finally takes that belt away from SOW. Smart play by SOW though. They do grab the 50 and the 100 on top of that. So amp up in 3 seconds, and this could be big turning point in the map depending on what happens with this amp. Rookie gets a kill on Psy. Down to a 2-frag lead. Killing does have this amp. Looking for targets. No damage coming across his line of sight and no one to shoot at right now. If SOW can avoid this amp, that would be just as good as grabbing it themselves. That would be a minor victory for them. And what is now a 3-frag game. Dion takes him out with the headshot. Huge kill by Dion. They've got the amp. A little bit of damage on Rookie. Gets another kill, so 2 kills off of that amp immediately and back up to a 5-frag lead and control of the shield belt. That shot was absolutely massive in reestablishing control of this game. So SOW still hanging on to a 5-frag lead. It's been back and forth. But again, you can see, you know, 92 and 66 armor versus 0 for All-Stars. They've been in control of the pickups all game long. You can see it reflected in the scoreboard. Amps have been traded back and forth. No real insane amp runs one way or another. But 15 to 6 vests, 7 to 4 belts. 500 more damage for All-Stars. And still down by 3. Oh, Killing gets the kill on his teammate, but also the opponent. That'll shake things up a little bit. Amp is up. Killing does manage to get that shield belt. That could be huge. And the double kill. Rookie now throwing him, or throwing Rookie, I should say, a sniper rifle. Like I was saying, if All-Stars in the second half could even just sort of draw even with the power-ups. And there's the headshot by Rookie answering back what Dion did earlier against their amp runner. And a killing spree by Killing, and all of a sudden All-Stars comes storming back with less than 2.5 minutes to go. You look at the ambush there, catches him up by 3, and this amp run was massive by Rookie. Another headshot. Again, Dion, you remember earlier in the match, able to headshot Killing. You had the amp, big play. This time Rookie answering back with a couple of headshots, including one with the amp. And that run right there could be what turns the tide for All-Stars to try to come out on top in this map. But Killing goes down, still only a 2-frag game. You see Psy running around. He does have the sniper rifle. He hit a couple of shots. He could pull it. Ooh, back within 1, but close range versus Rookie. That's going to be a problem. Amp is up in 10 seconds, and this amp will be absolutely critical to either Allstars hanging on or SOW trying to stage a comeback in the last minute. It's up right now. Neither team has timing of it. You can see Psy's going to sneak around. Killing was right on top of it. They had no idea it was up. Oh, it's a 5-frag lead, though. Both players on SOW going down, and I don't think that's actually going to matter. So Allstars didn't have time of the amp, but they were able to lock down and kill the SOW players. And that precluded any opportunity for them to grab that amp, do anything with it. Time's just going to run out at this point. 7-frag lead. We'll cut it to 6. Leon does have the amp, putting it to a 5-frag lead. If he can find some people off the spawn, he can maybe make something happen, but Rookie's going to turn him away with the sniper. And that will do it. So another exciting one between these two teams. Just continues to be a crazy matchup. Carrying into the 2v2 portion. But in the end, Allstars able to come back up by 3, but they will hold on. All right, so that one was just a crazy back and forth game. Look at the end there, 8-6 belt, 18-9 vest. So I don't remember the numbers from around the halfway point, but Allstars really in the last 3 to 4 minutes were able to assert some level of control over those power-ups. That completely changed things around. SOW was all over those 100 armors and belts for most of the match, and that's really what allowed them to build that lead. Once Allstars got some semblance of control, allow them to stand in there, tank more damage, win those fights, and that was just huge. So map 1 down. Did they say where they were going? Yeah, they're going to GCP East. That was only map 1, y'all. I feel like they were playing 2v2 there for an hour. All right, looks like deck gonna be map 2. Interesting. This would be SOW's map pick. Not entirely surprising.
Hail to the king, baby.
All right, Rookie in the server, Dion in the server, Psy in the server, just looking for killing. So Allstars able to hold on. Taking map 1 on Rankin was not an easy victory. SOW looked like they had a great opportunity to finish strong. Huge kill. That headshot on, I think it was Killing who had the amp. Big turnaround there to break control. Then Rookie went on a tear with that amp later on. The 2 headshots with it, really iced it. So many moments in that one that went back and forth, just like we saw in the 4v4 between these two teams. So many little plays that added up. In the end, though, 1 map towards Allstars. They only need to take this one to get another point on the board. SOW, of course, this is their map pick, but looking to force a map 3. All right, looks like Psy might need to reboot. I know he was complaining of lag a little bit. That may auto ready up, so we may have to rehost this one, but yeah, looks like that's what we're gonna do. So we'll give them a minute to sort that out. We'll take a quick look back. We'll refresh the rankings, look back at the schedule while we're here on the website. Again, for anyone new to us, UTProLeague.com. We'll have all of your information there. Of course, schedule, we got rankings. Every team will play every team ultimately by the end of our season. That will lead us to some seeded playoffs depending on total points. As you can see, All-Stars sitting currently in second. Sons of War down in fifth, but of course only 5 matches played, so fewer matches than LATAM. You got Mesa playing right after this matchup, so a lot of shifting with top 3 potential implications happening today. So matches coming up. Of course, we've got All-Stars versus SOW right now. Mesa versus Shooksters. That's going to be a makeup game from one that we had rescheduled last week. Next week, of course, we've got a short week here. But still, SOW versus Shooksters. SAS versus Mesa Gaming. Huge matchup there. Then All-Stars versus Masters of War. And then just, we'll scroll down the page a little bit. Only one more week after that. So we'll close things out. Another big day on the 26th. So many big matchups here. And I mean, just, obviously huge implications since it'll be the last match week. But you definitely want to be here. Mark your calendars for the 26th. Mesa versus All-Stars, SAS versus All-Stars. I mean, you see the other matches going on. MOW versus Druckwell. That'll have big implications for kind of the middle seedings. SOW versus Baguette. Of course, SOW at that point could be a top 3 team knocking on the door of top 2. So you talk about, lots of things that'll come down to the last week of the season. And then, of course, first and second we'll have our playoffs. Making it through the season, y'all. We're getting there. We're doing it. Again, one more look at the rankings, I should say. We do have the server up and running. Going to jump in there now and bring you some hot deck action. I had to say that real slow. I don't want to get banned on Twitter. There we go. Find a player running around. All right, we got Rookie and we got Dion side just looking for killing. And we will be off. Yeah, for those of you wondering, we are running a little bit behind schedule now. We had between some third map matches, between some overtimes, we had a little bit of we had a hub die on us. We just had all sorts of things we've had to work around, but players have kept things rolling right along as much as we can. We do have Rookie and Killing in the game now, so we should be getting started here shortly. All right, here we go. Players are ready. Here is your countdown. 3, 2, 1, and it's game time, baby. Connex 5 back in action here with map 2 between these two. We changed hubs. We got settled in the headshot by Killing. Still feels the same. 2 quick kills right off the bat. All-Stars looking to seal the deal here. Already took map 1 in a close one. Literally the last minute comeback. Huge plays going back and forth in that game. And now opening up, making a statement, trying to take this one strong. They're back on their hub. They are on SOW's map pick, but certainly deck not going to be a secret for anyone. Of course, one of the oldest maps in the franchise. Oh, the big combo though from Dion. They've got 100 armor spawning in 10 seconds. They also have shield belt spawning. Let's back up on the belt. See who can get in on there. Killing gets the stinger kill close range. Rookie's on top. Interesting move that they give that to Rookie though. Rookie already had 100 armor. I thought Killing with those jump boots would have dove up there instead. Stacking up Rookie, maybe going to set him up for an amp run. You see him scooping up those health files, just getting as stacked as possible. He's got more to his right. And with 7 seconds till this amp spawns, this could be a big chance for Allstars to really open up to a huge lead with a big armored amp run. I mean, he's going to be an absolute tank right now. Just looking for the callouts now, trying to hear his teammate baiting the opponents down into the pit where he is waiting. Can he get the kill here? There's one with that sniper rifle coming around the corner. Looking for the respawners. Oh, he got a respawn right in front of that flak, but he didn't see it. Now he has to be careful. He doesn't want to get too close. There he goes. Mid-range sniper. Oh, gets Dion caught down low. And there is an easy shot in midair with that sniper. They do finally do some damage to him, but not before putting a few more kills on the board. And SOW all over that belt, but they do take some damage in the process. Killing double teams Dion. The double combos back and forth. Then Psy goes down to Rockets, and look at this, 12-1. Huge opening couple minutes here for Allstars. Oh, nice off the wall flak by Rookie. As much to protect himself as anything, but ends up getting the kill. Got to be so careful anytime you turn a corner against a flat cannon like that. One left click turn you into a fine mist. And so right now, Allstars really asserting themselves, taking full control over the map. You do see a kill right there on the belt. It's always going to be dangerous. Amp will actually go to Psy, and this could be an opportunity for SOW. Both armors of 50 and 150 going to Allstars. 100 armor will be up right now. That also goes to Allstars. Oh, and the full amped flak primary, just turning them inside out. A few more points on the board for SOW. Oh, and the mid-air flak. The flak juggle, if you will. Something you see a lot more in the 2K4 flat cannon era. Not something you see a lot in UT4. More of a home run weapon. So nice shots there by Psy, doing just a ton of damage. Pulling within 11. So huge opening couple minutes for Allstars, going up to, what is it, like 12-1? So big lead early on, but you can churn out kills so quickly in this map. Definitely not insurmountable. So a couple more kills coming out for SOW. They've got control of that 100 armor vest. And that could be a huge boon for them if they can control this pit. That area is so important. It gives you access to boots, gives you access to the belt. Of course, you have shock rifle, 100 armor, and that health. Rookie snagged that amp across the map. Not really contested, so SOW so concerned with the pit, they kind of conceded that power up. Now the question is, are they going to be in position to challenge the next shield belt? Oh, big combo coming down. Nice shot coming down again. Rookie right now really put himself out in the open there. It was vulnerable and hit every shot. They're pushing it back to a double-digit lead. Belt will be up in 5 seconds. The question is, does SOW have timing of it? Oh, doesn't look like it as Dion gets splattered right off of it. And another kill by Rookie, killing some cover so Killing can grab it. It's great teamwork there too, being set up, knowing who is going to grab it, so both players don't jump down, having the other one covering the crossfire. Really kind of textbook there. Oh, close range sniper versus flak. That's going to be a sticky situation for Rookie. Oh, he gets knocked down into the drink, and it's not how you want your killing spree to end. Drowning in jello like that, but nevertheless, they're able to track down Psy up top and try to get the kill, but nice cover there. Dion coming out from the side. Psy does drop down to grab the amp, but not a whole lot of health to play with. One kill on Rookie, goes down to the enforcer shot. So now Killing will have an amp sniper rifle. He eats a flak ball. Flak is still on the ground right there somewhere. Where did it go? It may have fallen into the goo. Yes, it did. So that's going to be out of play. Meanwhile, Killing does have 150 armor. No weapons, but we'll see what he can do with it. I think he's just waiting for that shock rifle to spawn. Oh, nice escape there. Oh, he couldn't get up top. He had the jump boots, wanted to get away from that flat cannon. Back up top again, and he falls down, but I think he'll be able to put some distance at least. And nice concentration there by Killing. Again, you have to have such a good feel for that pit area. To just not bonk your head, not kill yourself on walls. That was a great escape by Killing to keep rolling. And clinging to a 12 frag lead. It's been pretty stable the last few minutes as we approach the halfway point here. SOW, one thing I'm noticing, they're having major trouble getting in position at the right time for the belt. It seems like even when they get down there, they're a little bit early. They don't have cover set up. And Allstars has just been beating them to the punch and setting up better for it. We're about past the halfway point. We'll take a quick look at the scoreboard. You can see the damage output. I mean, really just telling the story at this point. You know, we talked about those belts 5-2. SOW's been near the belts, have been buzzing around them, but they just haven't had exact timing of it. They've been getting killed off of it a lot. Dion does have the amp in his hands. We'll see what he can do to try to catch Killing or Rookie out in the open, but instead he's getting stuck in mid. Oh, and the flak ball. So what Rookie did there, he just led with the flak ball. He threw it right down the middle and just ran in behind it, used it as a lead blocker. So nobody particularly stacked at the moment. We do have the belt up. Rookie just sitting on it. And again, SOW kind of knows when the belt spawns, but I don't think they've had exact timing on it for pretty much the entire match, and that's really, it's really cost them. Both with grabbing it themselves and with the ability to contest it. Rookie close range flak. Oh, Rookie being extra aggressive there. He eats a rocket to pay for it, but does manage to get the kill for the killing spree. Amp will be up right now. We'll head over to it. You see Rookie in position, Killing up top. He'll get an easy grab. Easy shot. Dion going mid-air again. Those jump boots against players of this caliber, getting up in the air like that is just going to be a death sentence. Ooh, close range Link, gonna have to back away. So not actually a huge, hugely productive amp run there, but they do still have them doubled up. Still a 24-point lead. We're about 5 minutes to go, so 2/3 of the way through it at this point. And more than anything, Allstars just looks like they're clearly in control of the map. Take a quick look at the scoreboard again. Yeah, 7-2 belts. SOW's been putting a lot of emphasis on the pit, so being split with hundreds is not entirely surprising. But even those still going in Allstars' favor. A little bit more amp time. I think the amp runs have also been more productive for Allstars. At the end of the day, though, I mean, 6,700 damage to 4,900. That's just a huge goal. And Killing right there with the shock therapy, just taping them down, hitting everything. Up to a 22-point lead. And at this point, clock's going to be going to start being a factor soon. Rookie on the amp run now. Nice close range sniper back-to-back shots. Takes him down and going to grab that 100 armor. And right now, Allstars just has this map locked down. And when you're respawning like that against players that have armor, and in this case, amp, it's going to be very difficult. Not a bad job of actually breaking down Rookie's armor there, but still going down, and an opportunity for another kill. There it is. So another solid, if unspectacular, amp run. Puts some more points on the board, pushes it up to a 27 frag lead. Rookie on a killing spree now. And that's kind of been the story of the whole second half. It's not that Allstars has done anything crazy spectacular. It's just been solidly, you know, outshooting them, getting in position for the power-ups, and just pushing that lead inch by inch further and further. So with 3.5 minutes to go, 26 points. Possible, but unlikely at this point. And Keon killing himself. I think he's inside his own head at this point as well. Some nice weapon sharing there. You know, we don't really call that out much in TDM because at a high level, it's almost presumed. Nice falling sniper shot there. But sharing weapons is 100% critical in team deathmatch. It's something that you know, any high level team has to do almost without thinking. It has to become a habit. And so we see that a lot, but we also don't see it a lot. And you know, it's hard to point out on stream when you don't see something like that. Oh, nice. Focus again, Rookie taking damage, but then standing in there, keeping his tracking, hitting key shots up to a 30 frag lead, and that's going to put it well out of reach. But yeah, the communication involved with, you know, things like flanking, sharing weapons, really makes some of these high-level teams look like they're doing it effortlessly. That does require a lot of practice and a lot of habit building. When you get to the point in the TDM team where you can actually share weapons without even having to specifically ask for it all the time, frees up comms so much. Rookie chases him down, actually gets cratered there. That'll give Psy another kill, but I think he pretty much gave him that one. So nevertheless, still a 30 frag lead. Looks like Allstar is going to take the second point in the matchup. Remember, map 1 went to SOW in the 4v4, so they've got 1 point. Allstars will have 2, and then we've got 2 best-of-3 duels coming up after this for the last 2 points in this matchup. Again, big implications for separation between these two teams. Both great chances to finish top 3. So lots of seedings could be affected by what happens in the next 2 duels. Alright, amp in Rookie's hands. We'll follow the end of that one. That'll be your last amp. We'll take one more look at the scoreboard as we close this one out. Again, all Rookie and killing in the second half. Very even damage between the two. Neither one even quite breaking 500 that we could, or 5,000 that we could see killing do that in the last 20 seconds. And just a solid performance by Allstars. SOW started off kind of having to mount a comeback, right? Allstars started really hot. We saw them do that. We saw them fight their way back into it. And then once Allstars got control of the power-ups, it really just turned it on. So there you go. Point number 2 on the board for Allstars. We'll be bringing you the duels coming up next to finish off this one. And then, of course, stick around. We've got that makeup match from last week. Remember, we'll have Mesa versus Shooksters coming up after these duels for the late match today. Got a long one for you here, a 5-match match day. All right, well, we're going to wait for them to get that duel set up. I'm going to take a quick break, grab another drink, grab some popcorn, whatever you need on your side. We'll be back with you guys in just a minute, finishing off this matchup with the last two duels and then heading right into our last matchup of the day. So yeah, take this opportunity, stretch, don't forget to hydrate, and we'll be back in action here shortly. All right, looks like we do have a server popping up. We'll be in here just a couple of moments. Nubik Rubik versus Demon. Looks like that'll be our first matchup. Remember, we did have some scheduling issues for All-Stars. I haven't gotten final word yet on whether Reflex will be able to play or whether they'll have to use a Joker for their other duel. We will find out, but first and foremost, Nubik versus Demon coming up next. All right, players are in the server. Looks like map 1 will be a race.
Hail to the king, baby.
Players are ready. Here is your countdown. 3, 2, 1. And it's game time, baby. Connex 5 jumping into the first duel to close out this matchup. SOW and All-Stars have been back and forth throughout Team Deathmatch. Here you go, Demon versus Nubik Rubik. Nubik early on with the rockets, not an early aggressive play we see a ton on this map. Often a lot of shock or link heavy pushes, but makes good use of it, turns him away. Demon, for his part, able to stack back up pretty well, up to 115 health. Oh, and Nubik takes a huge combo. Demon trying to get hold of that first 100 armor, doesn't do the damage he needed. No finishing weapon for Nubik. Looks like he might have wanted to finish him off with Link. The turnaround mid-air rocket just barely survives. Nubik picks up the health, gets pinged by a shock primary a split second after grabbing that health. And very, very fortunate to be up 1-0 right now. At the very least, Demon was very close to tying it right back up. Got to be careful here. One snipe could do it. Instead, he gets the one enforcer kill. And right now, Nubik Rubik, 2 of the most fragile kills you'll see. And then a mid-air rocket to go up 3. Perfect prediction on that one. So just like that, Nubik Rubik up 3-0 in what could easily be a much closer game at this point. Demon already maybe a little a little tilted by the early killing spree here by Nubik, who no doubt got very fortunate with some of the opening couple kills, and in fact just surviving the retaliation. Ooh, a close range battle. Demon 1 shot away again from getting a kill. Finally finishes him off. Still has 2 seconds. Oh, and a nice defensive flak there. Knew he was going to come down after him. Almost flacked himself there, actually, but he's in position now to try to push him off of this 100 armor. Nubik looking for that shock rifle. Free grab of that 100, so Demon now completely in control of the armors. Nubik Rubik going to be circling the map, trying to stock up on weapons. Demon could use a little bit more health. Nubik's going to push after him with that shock, and we'll see if he decides to chase him. Still a little bit more armor for Demon, but not much. Trading shots there. Demon now standing in there, getting in a shock rifle duel. Wins it, takes him down to 25 HP. Not able to chase him down yet. There's one shot. The next shot will get a kill. 5 HP for one, 25 for another, and they kill each other. I lied. The next 2 shots would get a kill. And fortunately for Demon, he respawns right by that 100 armor, able to push him away. Does give up the shock rifle, but belt is up, and he will have both of those back in his possession. And Nubik will not have any significant armor for at least a little while here. Nice patient shot there by Demon. 2 in a row, and those are huge. Taking him down to 35, had a chance to finish him off. I think he got surprised. I don't think he thought Nubik was going to go that way, and then catches him again by the health. And again, I don't think Demon expected Nubik to go the directions that he did there. He kind of got caught off guard by how predictable it was, I think. 2 big rockets will take him out. Demon down to 15 HP, though, has to grab this 100, and he does just in time. So 20 seconds till the belt spawns. Ooh, had him lined up for a combo, but he got shot down by the Link. Now Demon scrambling a little bit to get his health back up, but Nubik down to 30 HP. Anything could kill him. The close range rocket misses and then finally takes him out with 5 HP. Another kill with less than 20 health. Demon, as lucky as Nubik got earlier in this game. The last second health to keep himself alive. And ooh, in a couple of the shots, Demon has gotten fortunate a couple times himself here. Big combo from up top, looking to finish him off. See him sliding down in front. Nubik needs to get to some health bubbles. Demon knows that, trying to cut him off. Still has 30 seconds till the belt spawn, so he knows he's not going for that. But when Nubik peeked at those health bubbles, that let Demon see him. Rocket's coming out, down to 31 HP, and that Link should take him out. And we've got a tie game now, halfway through this one. Demon going on the aggressive, looking for the spawn kill. Not going to find it, so he may just grab the 50 and head right back to... Okay, he's going to go to 100 armor first. That may give up the belt, though. He's going to head down there with 3 seconds to go. Oh, no, Nubik circles around. Interesting. If Nubik had hung out by the belt there, he may have been able to push Demon off. Instead, he circled around the map looking for the small armor. Unfortunately for him, Demon had scooped it all up, and there is the go-ahead frag. Demon has regathered himself and fought his way right back into this one. In fact, taking the lead now. Past the halfway point, there's their killing spree. So I thought Demon was looking a little tilted earlier. In fact, he probably was after some of those early kills. Didn't do himself any favors, though. He was a little bit reckless after that. But reconvened with his, I don't know, became one with the universe, zenned out a little bit, saw things for what they really were. And since then has actually been much more under control. Nice prediction combo there on Nubik. And in some aspect, I think both of these players are having trouble predicting each other. We've seen Nubik a couple of times almost being too predictable, where Demon thought he was going to go one way, thought, nah, there's no way he's doing that. Turned a corner, and then all of a sudden they were face to face and he wasn't ready to shoot him. We've seen these kind of cat and mouse tactics now. And right now, Nubik trying to get in his face with rockets to break him down. Oh, he's going to be landing, and he somehow misses him. Nubik caught him in mid-air, landing right in front of him. I'm sure he had 2 rockets charged up and was just waiting for that moment, and for some reason couldn't really nail him with it. And that was a big opportunity for Nubik that just didn't really get the most out of it. I think he maybe got a little bit of damage. But of course, the armor dominance of Demon in the last few minutes gives him the ability to tank that damage, chase him down. He's going to be going for that 100 armor. Not going to do him any good. He's down to 31 HP. There's the combo. Nice patience by Demon to wait in there. So 5 seconds till the belt spawns. Nice jump up top. Again, these players just having a hard time predicting each other. I don't think Nubik had any idea he was going to take that approach. But now with the 5 frag lead, pressure all on Nubik Rubik. He's going to be running out of time. Ooh, gets blasted down by the combo. He does grab the 100 armor, but Demon now with 6 frag lead. Doesn't really need to be very aggressive here. At this point, he can kind of just back up and survive. Then go ahead and go on a rampage, because why not? And so this might be another situation where Nubik... Oh, the headshot. This might be another situation where Nubik just wants to end his spree for his own kind of emotional well-being. I don't think he has a chance to come back in this one, but rather than concede, I think he just wants to get that one more kill on the board, get himself mentally ready for map 2. And there it is, big plat primary right on top of the belt. Nubik may try to go on a little run of his own. I don't think he's going to have time to actually come back, but again, map 2 coming up next. Sometimes you want to get yourself mentally back engaged. We'll take a look at the scoreboard to compare some stats. Nothing too surprising here. Nubik was off to a quick start, and then Demon just came storming back. Look at that, 6-2 shield belts. Once he took control of the map, not a whole lot Nubik could do. He was really on the run the whole second half, and really the whole second, I guess, 3/4 of this match. Because he came out swinging. I think it was 7-1, 7-2, within like 3 or 4 minutes. There's a couple of more kills. But again, Nubik, I think at this point, just trying to kind of stay warm, stay loose for map 2. Demon definitely going to take this one. And I do believe we're going to change hubs as well. So we'll keep in mind we are on the European hub. So this will be Demon's map pick, and then we'll have Nubik Rubik's map pick on the North American hub right after this.
10, 9, 8,
So map 1 going to Demon in what was at times kind of a strange one. Saw Nubik open up, killing him up close, surviving with I think 5 HP was it, then grabbing health bubbles, taking a shot and just barely surviving that. Then Demon kind of answering back with a similar situation later on. Saw the question of what hub they're going to. Okay, looks like we're going to head over to GCP East. Not sure what UTPug Southeast is. It's probably an Atlanta server. Intriguing. Here you see Kuzki's game, so Team Mesa getting warmed up. Of course, their match coming up right after this one. Mesa Gaming versus Shooksters, a makeup match from last week. But we still have the rest of this duel and one more to finish off this one. SOW versus Allstars. Looks like we're going to be on ASDF. This will be Nubik Rubik's map pick.
Hail to the king,
Rather.
baby.
Okay, looks like they're going to have to rehost. Looks like Leah will actually be the map pick. We'll wait for that to pop up and switch over. There we go.
king, baby.
All right, Demon and Nubik Rubik in it. Map 2 should be starting here soon. Of course, map 1 going to Demon on the comeback. Looking to seal the deal and put another point on the board for All-Stars. Nubik looking to force a map 3 tiebreaker. And if you hear anything in the background that sounds like jingle bells, it's just the cat. He's basically a furry little tambourine with eyes right now since he's got a bell on. Oh, and he's decided to jump into my lap, so there we go. This is just gonna happen now. All right, looks like players are readied up. We're gonna do map 2 right now. Here is your countdown. 3, 2, 1. And it's game time, baby. Connex 5 jumping in from map 2. We saw Demon taking map 1 on a race. On the comeback, Nubik Rubik trying to force a map 3 with the win here. Demon, of course, could secure another point on the board for All-Stars in this matchup. It's been back and forth. Trading 4v4, 2v2. Ended up going to All-Stars. So first blood on the board for Nubik Rubik. See what he can do from there. Demon answers back with some Link, so back and forth we're already going here. This might be one of those maps where whoever can just hit a big flat primary, 3-pack of rockets or something, almost get a lucky shot. That might be the difference maker. We saw a couple of very fortunate kills on both sides last map. So Demon running around with that shield belt. We'll go on board with him. You still have 25 seconds till that 100 armor spawns, so I think he might just be looking to hunt down Nubik, maybe force a fight. Lee is such a tight map, though. It's so dangerous to try to chase someone down. You can just get ambushed so quickly and eat tons of damage. You see Flak and Rockets back and forth, big combo up towards the armor. Both players pretty beat up at this point. Nubik getting a little bit early up there for the belt. Demon gonna be up there now, trying to get in the mid-air. Rocket pushes him away, doesn't get the kill. Takes him down to 48 HP, looking for the final snipe. Can't hit it, but does earn himself a shield belt. Nice combo attempt, and nice dodge by Nubik, just bounced off the wall right around it. Demon, though, wisely chasing him down with that Link, looking for the spawn. Not gonna happen. 100 armor is still up, so this could be an interesting delay by Demon. I don't know if he necessarily did it on purpose, but that may throw Nubik Rubik's timing off. I'm not sure if you heard it taken. You see Demon right now trying to chase him down, but like I was saying, it's such a difficult map to actually chase someone on. You sort of have to ambush them. Sometimes in this map, it's actually, you're better off just staying still. It's like the cube. Ooh, nice combo attempt by Demon, but doesn't get the full damage. He does push him away with the primary, but at some point, Demon's going to need to turn these little fights that he's winning into actual points on the board. Otherwise, it could come back to haunt him. Oh, a big rocket from behind by Nubik. Erases that armor deficit, and That's what I was talking about. As soon as you get into chasing your opponent, they can ambush you, take down that armor lead so quickly. And at that point, you really have to be able to turn any kind of advantage into points on the board. And there, Nubik Rubik chasing him down, going all in with that link gun, eating rockets down to 42 damage. Both players under 50 health. And again, both super beat up, looking for the splash damage. Rocket doesn't hit it. I think he actually threaded the needle too well there, and Demon baits him into a combo, 19 HP, and he gets the belt. We saw that back and forth in map 1, a couple of kills each with less than 20 health. And some real coin flip moments so far in this matchup. Oh, nice rising combo there. Demon really feeling himself after that one, popping off a little bit. We're about halfway through this one, and there's another nice rising combo. Almost an identical shot, though in a different place. Nubik Rubik does hold him off of that 100 armor. Unfortunately for Nubik, he's only down to 23 HP. That 70 armor is not going to do him a ton of good unless he gets health on top of it. And there's the combo answering right back. Basically the same thing Demon did to him, baiting him to a combo near the belt that may actually earn him a shield belt. And the 100 armor doesn't spawn for another 10 seconds, so he might be able to get over there in time to challenge it. So this could be a big turning point for Nubik if he's able to grab it, and he is there in time. He doesn't even grab it yet. Again, I'm not sure if he's delaying it or just wants to keep it at his disposal, but in any case, big advantage for Nubik Rubik at the moment. So you got 10 seconds till the 100 armor spawns, and then another 13 seconds before the belt because of all those delays that kind of added up to throw them out of sync. So this could be a big moment if Nubik can grab the 100 armor and then use that to push him off of the belt. You could have complete control of the map. 100 armor is his, no challenge by Demon. 5 seconds till the belt spawns. Demon just went over looking for the belt. He's got enough health to stand in there and fight. Oh, big combo to open things up. Another shot, but Demon sneaks in there and grabs the belt. What a big gutsy grab by Demon. Takes 100 damage from that flak ball. But Nubik not able to catch him at the health packs. Demon's going to get away and stack up a little bit more. Still 5 seconds to the 100, and another ambush shot combo comes up huge. Now Nubik's going to have to back off. Still has plenty of time on the clock, so doesn't want to give away any easy kills, especially with the full array of weapons at his disposal. But he's going to have to get some amount of armor under his belt there because Demon's still running around with 120. Oh, Nubik Rubik down to 1 HP. What's going to happen here? Will he find a way to escape? A little bit of free damage. I mean, he's basically playing with house money at this point. Another shot comes out. If he can manage to get a kill with 1 HP, that would be absolutely huge. And there he goes. Stands in there, gets the belt with 1 health. I can't say I'm surprised given the way this matchup has gone. We've just seen that time and time again. Players with less than 20 HP getting kills, surviving, grabbing belts in this case. And I think Demon, part of that was the fact that Demon had the lead. With 2.5 minutes, it was just under 3 minutes to go at the time, 4 frag lead. I think Demon was thinking to himself, all right, how much do I want to challenge this? Regardless of how weak he is it worth it, or do I want to just back up, survive, and take time off the clock? And I think that was probably the calculation there. Nubik, of course, had nothing to lose. At this point, he's got to go for broke. But able to keep that belt in his hands was huge. Big rocket. Going to be chasing him down now. Ooh, he doesn't get the shot. I think he maybe wanted the sniper rifle at that point. There's one big rocket. Oh, but Demon takes him out with the rocket. Survives with 23 HP. The story of this match. And the Enforcer attack. Oh, I thought he might get a pancake kill. And there's the teabag. So I guess call that a moral victory. It's like when you get a piston kill, the humiliation kill, even though you're losing. 4 frags in a minute, probably not going to happen in this case. Nice combo up top, doesn't get the snipe follow-up, and I think that's going to do it. Demon going to come out on top. That'll be another point for Allstars. And we've got one more duel coming up, which is intriguing because it looks like Reflex might have come free in order to play that match. We're going to have to Joker and add someone else due to a scheduling conflict, but may not be the case. And there you go, last 30 seconds as we close this one out. So Allstars dropped map 1 in the 4v4, has been perfect since taking the 2v2 in the first duel. After, taking the second 4v4, they split those. So 3 points now for Allstars, 1 for SOW, and 1 duel left to play. All right, this matchup almost over. Again, keep in mind, you see Mesa warming up. Mesa versus Shucksters coming up as our last matchup of the day right after this one. You already see some of those players warming up. Imagine we'll probably be... Oh, it looks like you got Reflex warming up against Killing. All right, so I see Reflex in the London hub. I believe he was scheduled to be the other dueler for Allstars, so we'll keep an eye out there. This is not the last match of the day. We've got Shucksters versus Mesa coming up after this. That was one that was rescheduled from last week. Okay, I see a game up from Tamer Lane. Okay, looks like players are in, and this will be a very, very intriguing one. Tamer Lane, someone who has just been getting better and better and scarier as the season has gone on. I mean, we've seen him really, I think last season too, he had some big wins. Like, someone who's dangerous against anybody. He's been playing particularly well today.
Hail to the king, baby.
Really, really curious to see what happens here. Reflex is, I mean, Reflex is Reflex. He's been on a tear for years at this point. But a really, really interesting matchup here. We're going to be starting off in the London hub, so Reflex will have a bit of a ping disadvantage. Looks like we'll be on a race first. So this will be Reflex's map pick. Curious what Tamer picked against Reflex. All right, both players readied up. We know they've been warm. Tamer's been playing for hours. We've seen Reflex warming up with his teammates, so we're gonna get this kicked off now. Last duel of this matchup, SOW versus Allstars, starting right now. Here is your countdown. 3, 2, 1, and it's game time, baby. Connex 5 closing you out strong in this matchup. Ooh, Reflex right off the bat with a quick kill. Tamerlane's gonna respawn down by belt. Or excuse me, I think Tamerlane, he switched back to Reflex with the auto cam. So Reflex scooping up some vials. Trying to build that early health lead. Ooh, almost eats a midair rocket by Tamerlane. Going for the home run there, and Reflex backs off. It looks like maybe just not happy with Lincoln shot going up against Rockets. Doesn't want to give up any easy kills since he earned that early lead. 20 seconds till the belt spawns. He's going to grab himself a sniper rifle, but wouldn't be surprised to see him concede that 100 armor to hold position for this shield belt. Looks like he's going to do just that. Tamerlane's back across the map, and Tamer not wanting to challenge this. Oh, now he does decide to challenge it. Interesting move. Maybe just wanted to get one rocket on him, see what he could do. He sneaks around, grabs that 100. Both players untouched from their armor grabs. And there's so much respect between these two players right now. If these were any two players, or any other two players, I guarantee someone would have dove into someone else's face with rockets or Link or something right now, or just stood out in the open and tried to outshock them. But right now, these two playing very, very methodically, looking for that advantage. Don't want to overcommit, overextend, because every moment of this match, they're going to be looking to scoop up a pickup, you know, grab a health vial, gain some amount of advantage, even if it's just positioning. Oh, you see Rockets up close for Tamerlane. Reflex trying to back up, hitting him with shock, hitting multiple shots here. Both players super weak, 14 and 45. Any other shots will get a kill. You have 7 seconds till the belt spawns. Oh, Reflex missing his jump. Don't think it's going to cost him too much because it looks like Tamer's going to back up and grab that armor, but he's a little bit behind on the belt, and that belt's going to be huge. Both players were so weak, but Reflex there gets triple the armor with one pickup. Oh, but Tamerlane's a little bit ahead of him on the 100 armor, so relatively even. Both players were one shot away from death. They kind of split back up. That combo would have been massive. Reflex takes a bit of damage, but down to 84 over 197. He's going to be in all right shape here. You see the backwards wall run, just how familiar these players are with this map. Tamerlane dropping down, makes him pay. Actually, all right for Reflex. He took that sniper shot before grabbing the 100 armor. So he refills his health, gets back up, and now he's at 100 over 100. 10 seconds till this belt spawns. Big combo on Tamer. And Tamerlane answers back with a combo of his own close-range fight. Tamerlane looks like he wants to get in Reflex's face with rockets. That might be a strategy here. Reflex trying to catch him with a combo. Oh, he only hits him with a shock ball. Ooh, unlucky there by Reflex. Had him lined up perfectly. 100 armor is going to be critical. Baits Tamer into turning the corner, but Tamerlane still has 117 health. I think Reflex has an idea that he's still pretty healthy. He's going to be on the run. Tamerlane now trying to track him down. We'll go to see from his perspective. Reflex under 100 health, but looking a little bit better. Grabbing that 100 armor untouched was huge for Tamer, because now he can work around the map, get his health back up, and allows him to take a couple of shots just like that without worrying about it in the falling shock primer. He's going to tie this one up. We're almost 4 minutes into it, and still only 1-1. Like I said, both players, huge amount of respect. Not wanting to overextend here. Trading sniper shots there. Tamer guessed 50-50, missed. Oh, and Reflex goes for it, dives right in. This is a dangerous play. Both players standing on that belt, both weak. And Tamer hits the first rocket. And that's really been, I think, the story of this game is Tamerlane's rockets have been hugely helpful in keeping Reflex at bay. But Reflex, of course, just sitting at a distance. He's great at lining up shots. Oh, there's that rocket ambush that we talked about. It's been so important. Reflex down to 50 health. And standing in there trying to keep him off of that 100, but Tamer over 100 HP. Happy to take a shot while grabbing that armor. Big combo by Reflex though, with 50 HP. Reflex stood in there against His opponent, who had grabbed that 100, got the shot off and got the kill, retakes the lead at the halfway point of this one. That was a very risky play, but he managed to pull it off. Just kind of taking his shots here or there, just looking for calculated chances. And if he would have missed that one, I'm sure he would have backed away. Oh, and there's that peak shot. He's so good at the peak shots on this map. Oh, Tamerlane with the lift jump got away with one there. Reflex thought he was going down. He went up. That would have been an easy kill. There he sneaks around, grabbing that 100. You see Reflex scoops up as much of the health as he can in this map. Not just about armor. Oh, and the snipe right there. Huge. Takes him down to 33 HP. He'll be behind him. He's trying to deny the health packs. 100 armor is up. Is Tamerlane going to bother to go for it? Oh, mid-air shot. That's a dangerous play to a lift jump right in front of your opponent, right across their line of sight like that. Tamerlane got away with it earlier. Doesn't happen that time. Tamer looking to take a peek at that 100 armor. I think he's going to be happy to back up, grab some weapons, maybe some small armors. I mean, the 50 armor's up. And Reflex with another kill. Tamer right now, nothing to really grab. The 100 armor's not up for 10 more seconds. If Reflex can beat him to that vest, it would be huge. You see the ambush with the flak out, and Reflex saw it coming, switched to rockets, and that's a great galaxy brain move right there. Just saw it coming. And now this is where the clock starts to play a factor. When you play such a methodical playstyle, and these two players were just kind of, dancing around each other, waiting for that opportunity to strike. Now having a lead like this means that there's so little time on the clock, not a lot of time for Tamerlane to come back, but look at that headshot. The wall run headshot pulls him back within 3. This is still within reach. So here's the 3-minute warning. This shield belt would be huge for Tamer if he can keep him off of it. He hears the rockets charging, and that's going to give away Reflex's position. Is Reflex going to challenge this? Or oh, he does. He dives down and challenges it. Gives up the belt, but smacks him down with the rocket. Huge play by Reflex. Another instance where he had about 50 HP, taking on the armor, and manages to get the kill. It's the second time this game that's happened. And now able to pin him down with a sniper rifle, and that might be it right there. Huge risky play again by Reflex, but able to win that fight in a critical moment. In that case, less than 50 HP. He had exactly 50, I believe, the first time he did that. So we're going to reach the 2-minute warning here, and that's going to be very tricky for Tamerlane really to make anything happen. 5 kills in 2 minutes on this map can happen. We've seen it before. In fact, I think we've seen it from Reflex before. But when someone knows that they just have to stay alive, it can be very difficult to track down on this map. Tamerlane does snag himself a shield belt. Let's take a quick look at the scoreboard. So that should even up. Look how even the armor counts are. So it might be 7-2, but this has actually been a very, very even back and forth chess matchy kind of game. Again, 2 huge kills from Reflex when he was at 50 and below health. Facing off against Tamerlane after grabbing armors. Just big risky plays by Reflex that he knew. He just calculated risk, right? Knew exactly what he was looking for. Baited him into it. Tamerlane gets a kill there. Looking for the spawn kills, which you can definitely do in this map. You can chain together 2-3 kills very quickly in this map, but when your opponent is specifically trying to avoid you, very tricky. Can't make the flat connect, and I think that's going to do it. Good games coming out, and a real, like I said, like kind of chess match game there to open things up. So map 1 going to go to Reflex. That was his map pick on Tamer's server. Then that would be playing on the North American hub. Moving over there to play Tamerlane's map pick. Did he say east? Did say east. So we'll head right over there and await that server. All right, looks like map 2. This will be ASDF. Again, this should be Tamerlane's map pick. We are playing it on the North American hub. Reflex's chance to close out this matchup with another point for Allstars. Tamerlane looking to force a map 3. SOW started off strong, taking map 1 in the 4v4. It's been all All-Stars since, but a lot of really close games. And we will see what they can bring us from map 2 right now.
3,
Players are ready. Here is your countdown. 3, 2, 1. And it's game time, baby. Connex 5 here for Tamerlane versus Reflex. Map 2. So Reflex got off to a quick start in map 1. And Tamerlane was able to even it back out. We just saw some huge plays by Reflex. He just seems to know exactly when to double back on Tamerlane. We'll switch over to his perspective. We'll see what he can do. Catching him off of the armor. 2 of the biggest kills last map, remember, came after Tamerlane had damaged Reflex and chased him off of armors. He had 50 and 47 health respectively whenever he got those kills. Nice combo right there, stuck with it. And crucially, didn't run out of ammo. We see so many people trying to set up shock traps, throwing shock combos all around the map. And then they get a shock ball placed perfectly finally, and they're out of ammo and can't do anything with it. Look at that, down to 18 health. And again, Reflex trapping Tamerlane down by an armor after he grabs it. And there's the finishing blow. I'm actually kind of surprised to see Tamerlane walk out in the open like that. I figured he would have circled back around the other way. Reflex, wise move, knew he did damage, negated the armor, grabbed 100, went back around and attacked him. And we're seeing some really advanced movement here by Reflex. Of course, this map, ancient by UT4 standards. So everyone's going to be very comfortable with it. I do like the fact that different people kind of take different shots, take different paths around this map. So Tamerlane does snag himself 100 armor. He's going to grab some health. Now the question is, does he then use that to challenge the belt? Looks like he's going to grab belt. And Reflex going to challenge him yet again and hit him with a sniper shot. Tamerlane just can't get stacked up against Reflex. Even when he wins a fight over armor, Reflex makes him pay. That was the story in map 1. It's been the story so far here in map 2. Reflex now with the 100 armor. He's going to dive in his face. Tamerlane actually kills himself with the rocket. Reflex now got him down 3 to -2, and that's such a mental barrier. You'd rather be down 4 to nothing than 3 to -1. It's just kind of a morale killer, I should say. Oh, killing. I should say killing spree. Just like that, Reflex on a roll, and he's really on rhythm. And again, not even grabbing the shield belt there. I think he meant to go up top and take that to deny the jump pad. Instead, eats a bunch of link. This could be a problem for Reflex. He's going to give up that 100 armor, it looks like. So Tamerlane once again has found himself in a position with an armor advantage. The question is, can he turn it into kills? Looking for that shock rifle. He finally has it. Oh, a couple quick shots on Reflex. Has him down with that rocket and takes him out. Looking for the spawn kills. He knows can't waste any time. We're not even halfway through this one, but have to take every advantage you can against someone like Reflex. There's another rocket to follow it up with. 100 armor is his, and now Tamerlane's got to turn. Try to build a spree of his own. Ooh, just misses with that one. Flak versus rockets up close. He's going to be chased away just a little bit. Belt spawning in 3 seconds, down to 17 HP. Reflex goes after him and takes him down again. This time before he grabs the armor, but again, calculated risk by Reflex, and that's kind of the luxury you have when you're up by 5. Even if you lose there, even if you get killed and give up the belt, still have a 4-frag lead. Looking all right. The Piston up to the 100 armor, and Reflex back in control and back on a roll. Oh, big combo from above. Reflex. Oh, has him on the run, and Tamerlane rockets himself in the face again. Tamerlane back down to 0. And that is unfortunate, though. You'd rather be at 0 than -1, I gotta say. So you can see Reflex right now scooping up the shock, constantly keeping himself stocked up, and he's really been pushing Tamerlane around the map. Even though Tamer hasn't been particularly weak, Tamer hasn't really been able to be aggressive in any way. And there's the Link follower, or finisher I should say, following him around, and there you go, 8-0. Tamerlane going to go ahead and concede. And that will be the 4th point for All-Stars in this matchup. So SOW did grab a big point. Oops. There we go. SOW did grab a big point from All-Stars, only the 2nd team to do so in the 4v4. But then All-Stars putting 4 more on the board. These points will be updated as the day goes on. That will finish off that match. We'll refresh this page again, but Mesa versus Shooksters, that's going to be our last matchup of the day. We're running a little behind, so hopefully we'll have them around here shortly. We definitely saw Mesa warming up already, so we know they're around somewhere. But I'm going to take a quick break, grab a snack, grab some drinks, be ready to go. We got one more matchup to play. Definitely rejoin us here in a few minutes. We're going to wait for these teams to show up and jump right on.